Like and subscribe, The Facts Drone.
Y'all see the woman speed up. Y'all see her, Caitlin Clark is getting the crowd and going. Y'all see Skylar Diggins speed up to make contact with her. Stop this.
During the game between the Indiana Fever and Seattle Storm on Sunday, tensions flared between the two coaches as the match was winding down. Fever's coach Christy Sides and Storm's coach Noel Quinn exchanged heated comments on the sidelines, likely due to Indiana not substituting its starters after Seattle had already done so as the game slipped away from the Storm. In the midst of this, Fever rookie guard Caitlin Clark seemed to chime in as the Jumbotron Gainbridge Fieldhouse captured her, appearing to tell the Storm players to stop crying. While they were engaged in the intense discussion between Sides and Quinn, the Indiana Fever's recent win over the Seattle Storm has stirred quite a buzz before this game. Nearly all the betting odds favored Seattle, who had previously beaten the Fever in their last two encounters and were seen as a playoff contender. However, the game's conclusion brought some unexpected drama. There's been a lot of chatter, especially after new footage emerged that put Seattle's coach Noel Quinn in a negative light. The lack of sportsmanship displayed by Quinn after the loss raises questions about professionalism in the league. As highlighted by Outkick their posts on X, it's no surprise that this league struggles with viewership. The expected professionalism from coaches and players seems lacking, and Caitlin Clark's impact on the league continues to be a hot topic. I came across this video and found it really intriguing. When Caitlin Clark was making her way back to her team, she got hit with a pretty hard shove from one of the Seattle Storm players. Just watch. She takes a solid hit right there.
Oh man, cause that corn-fed Iowa girl busting y'all ass. Y'all said she too weak. She can't do this. She lead the WNBA in assists. She cooking. Let her cook. Let her cook.
And Noel Quinn was going crazy thinking that Christy Sides should have pulled the starters earlier, or what they call emptying the bench. But I thought this is professional basketball. There's no rule that says that has to happen. It's just one of those annoying unwritten rules that pop up in sports. So here's the coach getting right up in Christy Sides' face. And honestly, there's no reason for that. It shows a real lack of sportsmanship, and then she just walks away. It honestly makes the Seattle Storm's coach look really petty and awful. Coaches often reflect the poor behavior of their players, especially when it comes to someone like Caitlin Clark. They just don't seem ready for the level of success this league has achieved. Here's another clip from the end of the game. Yeah, they really got blown out. They definitely weren't supposed to get blown out like that. Come on. It's time to mature and manage your emotions better. There's a player over there talking trash, and what are we doing in response? It's just hard to believe, so that's a glimpse of what transpired now. There's another video that just surfaced so let's take a look at it. Caitlin Clark was right there. They really got her riled up. She was on the sideline and she was letting it be known. Honestly, they need to get their feelings under control. Seattle can't seem to handle this team, her fame and her achievements. Caitlin Clark isn't backing down from anyone, and I found this video that's been circulating of Noel Quinn calling herself a gangster from Ella. Seriously, is this what the league has come to? Take a look. Alright, when I mention the word gangster, I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just how I think. Is it really a bad thing to refer to yourself like that? These were her thoughts after the game during the press conference. Check this out. Caitlin Clark has truly made waves in this league, and it's been incredible to witness. However, I'm struck by the unprofessional reactions from some players and coaches. We've got seasoned coaches like Noel Quinn, Cheryl Reeve, and Becky Hammond, who has multiple championships under her belt. Yet they seem to be acting out of pettiness and envy when a rookie from Iowa steps in. It's clear that this situation has stirred up quite a bit of discussion. It seems like frustrations are boiling over for you and your team coach. And let's not forget about sportsmanship. It's pretty shocking that she took issue with Clark encouraging the crowd to cheer at the game's end. Seriously. Clark just set the WNBA rookie assist record for the season and broke the Indiana Fever record for most three-pointers in a single game, putting up stats like 29 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And this was a problem for the Seattle coach. Honestly, it's a bit pathetic. This whole thing is just wild. Look, they're playing in Indiana on their home turf. It's not like she was standing on the Cowboys star. Remember Terrell Owens? Keep it going, CC. You just took down one of the top teams in the WNBA, and they can't seem to handle it. It's wild and honestly a bit crazy. Clearly Caitlin Clark is doing something right, and let's talk about sportsmanship from the Storm. I bet there have been moments when they didn't pull their players right away after a big win. They're just upset. Remember the quote, "Why are you so worried about me? The GOAT?" It's ridiculous. I don't recall them easing up on us when they were dominating earlier in the season. Coach Quinn is being a sore loser for real. To be honest, I also have an issue with Christie's sides for enabling this kind of behavior from Noel Quinn. She should have told Quinn to back off and go to her side of the court. That's what I would have done, seriously. Show some passion and defend your team instead of just giving in. Caitlin is quickly becoming an all-NBA caliber point guard, and despite their rough start, the Fever are now the team that no one wants to face in the playoffs, all thanks to Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark. It's disappointing to see such poor sportsmanship from Seattle. Alright, let's break this down. The Seattle coach was out of line, no doubt about it. Dude was straight up, ignorant and loud about it too. A lot of people are saying this is a race issue, and I gotta agree. Noel Quinn didn't like seeing the white girl beat the brakes off them. And that's exactly what happened. I reckon there's a lot of that going on in this league. It's crazy how fast things changed from "she's overrated" to "have mercy." That's good. That's good. Caitlin Clark has straight up broken basketball fans' brains. I'm watching the WNBA on Sunday and I'm like, how did we get here? They hate that. Their GOAT is straight and white. I mean, I don't get it. They're pissed off at the attention, but it just landed them this huge TV media rights deal. They're still trying this even this morning. Angel Reese had a pretty decent game yesterday. I'll give her that, but let's be real. There was still some stat padding going on with the rebounds and all that. But still, oh well, that Rookie of the Year performance by Angel, are you kidding me? This league is wild, and their inability to be professional is just as wild. The commentary team suggested that the tension arose because sides kept her starters in the game, even after the outcome was clear. With Indiana leading comfortably for most of the fourth quarter, it seemed Quinn took issue with sides' decision to maintain her starting lineup, while Seattle had already substituted in their bench players. After the game, sides and Quinn exchanged handshakes, indicating the matter was resolved. In her post-game press conference, Quinn addressed the incident, expressing her respect for sides and clarifying that their conversation was about sportsmanship. "I have a lot of respect for Christie," Quinn stated. "I've been in this league for quite some time. We were just engaged in a lively discussion about gamesmanship. That's all there was to it." Although sides hasn't publicly commented on the matter, it appears there was merely a misunderstanding, as she was seen apologizing to the Storm's coaching staff. Post-game, beyond the heated moment towards the end, Sunday was a remarkable day for the Fever. Rookie Caitlin Clark shone with 23 points, 9 assists and 5 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell also had a standout performance, leading the team with 27 points, while Lexi Hull contributed standout performance, leading the team with 27 points, while Lexi Hull contributed significantly with 22 points, including an impressive 6 of 7 from beyond the arc.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates.